Welcome to Angelica's Corner. My name is Angelica, and in today's video I'm super excited to share with you guys how to start budgeting in 2021. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. If you like watching videos related to budgeting, savings, and becoming debt-free, don't forget to subscribe down below. Okay guys, so this is an awesome video. I'm super excited to share with you guys. Before we go ahead, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I truly appreciate you and the support. And this video is for those who are thinking of starting budgeting this new year coming up, or if it's already 2021, yes, we survived it, guys. And you've been thinking about budgeting but don't know where to start. This is the video for you. Or you have started multiple times and have failed at it, let's be honest, and you want to start again the right way. This is the video for you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step is to define your why and set up financial goals. Guys, the importance of budgeting is you have to have a reason why you're doing this. And I'll tell you this, I bet it has to do with over your debt, and you want to start paying your debt, so you're going to start budgeting because that's going to help you pay your debt. You want to start saving money because you have no savings, and though you may not have debt, you want to save because, you know, life is so unpredictable and you know how unpredictable life is, and you want to prepare yourself. Or you're an overspender and don't know how to control yourself, and you make money but your money goes to waste, or you don't make enough money and you want to, you know, stretch that paycheck the right way so you're not struggling. And that's why you need to set up financial goals and have a reason why. What I mean about setting up financial goal is be realistic with your financial goals. Start small, and then later on you will add more goals to your current one, or more, you know, pretty much you want to add achievable goals. And an example is, I want to start saving $1,000. That's pretty reasonable. You can start saving $1,000. After you're done saving that $1,000, you want to be like, I want to save now $2,000. That is reasonable, but start small, and then later on you could add to these amazing goals. Step 2, keep track of your paychecks. This is very important, guys. There are two basic parts of budgeting: determining your income and determining your expenses. So first, you want to write down all your income. It could be passive income, it could be your side hustle money, it could be your day job. You want to write it down in a notebook. And listen, I know we live in a world today that you just want to be on your phone, you want to write everything down here, but this is your budgeting journey. Write it down in a notebook. It could be like a regular 25-cent notebook or $1 notebook. It could be a bullet journal. It don't matter. Pick a notebook that you're going to designate to budgeting, and you're going to write down your income for the month, how much you get in your paycheck. If you get any side hustle, you could add it to there. You could add an estimate for the side hustle money. And if you have passive income coming in from other, you know, multiple streams of income, write everything down. The point is you want to have that written down, because then you're going to go ahead to the next step. And step 3 is to write down all your bills. You want to write down every single bill, the day of the bill that it is due on, how much you pay on that bill. And these are the bills that are monthly. These are your fixed expenses, what they're called. The ones that you know you had to pay every month at a certain day. You want to write that down, and you also want to write down the total of those bills. So now you have an idea of your income, and now you also have an idea of your bills, and that is very important. Step 4 is you want to analyze all your expenses. And guys, this is important. All of them are important, but here, this is the one that you're gonna be like, damn, I'm a shopper, or I like to buy a lot of food out, or I have an issue, or oh my god, my money was all spent on Starbucks. Hey, guilty here. I'm so guilty about that. It's okay. I'm not here to judge you guys. I'm here to guide you into the budgeting world, to start your budgeting journey or restart your budgeting journey the right way and the simple way. Budgeting could be so simple, you know, but you just have to be consistent. Remember that. So you're going to head into your bank statement, right? And you're going to look at your prior month and if you're just beginning, you know, right in day one of the month, you're going to look at your prior month, see everything you have spent on, what your purchases, where you see yourself spending money. You're going to go ahead and write down in a notebook everywhere you went and you spend money on, every purchase, and you're going to write down the date. And you're gonna write down the amount. Mostly the important things is the amount and where you purchase or where you spent this money at. Okay, that's the importance. And then what you're going to do is that you're gonna keep track every single week. I say a weekly one is good. You know, you get a calendar, do the front part of the calendar and write the days and be like, gas, I spend money this much on gas. The next day I spend money on this. Do it weekly so like that the month is not so overwhelming. You could right away when you get a receipt, you're gonna write that down on a notebook or in a calendar, in front of a calendar, okay? Don't make your life complicated and getting like fancy calendars or, you know, planners and all that. You want to start simple, guys. A simple notebook is enough. A simple notebook, guys, that is enough, okay? Don't overdo it. After you do that, now that's going to tell you where your spending habits are. And now you're going to head and tell yourself that you need to change these habits. The next step is you're going to divide your paychecks in categories. And a lot of these categories, they could be gas category. You're gonna put a certain amount of money towards gas. Remember, you wanna take all your bills, your fixed bills that you have in the month, the ones that you have to pay, subtract it of your income. Either you get paid bi-weekly or you get paid weekly. I would do a monthly first so that could give you an idea of how things are. I like to do a monthly budget and then my bi-weekly budget of my paycheck, but do a monthly because you want to write everything down. And then you're gonna do the categories. So how much you spend on gas. Remember, you just view the last month and your current month expenses and where you're spending your money on. So if you notice that you got gas twice and you spend this much on gas, give yourself that amount towards gas. You could do a utilities too category. If you want to put all your utilities and put money towards that, you could do that. You could also do food expenses, grocery shopping. That is very important. Everyone goes grocery shopping. If you have a budget or if you live with someone and you divide yourself the food, put yourself a groceries budget. You see, you're gonna give yourself categories because you're going to divide your paycheck under each of these categories. You may also know this system as the cash envelope or the envelope system, and that is why it's important to set up categories. You could set categories for your pet food. You could set categories for eating out. You know, you want to pretty much give yourself a section where you're gonna divide your paycheck into this, and you know that you're only gonna spend that money out of that category. That's all you have. If you're done and you use all that money, that is all. You need to be consistent, guys. This is so important. Consistency is key in the beginning of budgeting, always in budgeting. But especially in the beginning, you need to be like, you know what? I'm gonna be so consistent that I don't care. Laser focus, guys. Laser focus. This is going to change your life. So you need to take this really, really serious, okay? You need to take this serious. And I need you to remember this. Everyone's budgeting system is different. So you want to set categories that work for you. I know there's a lot of videos out there of budgeters like me and many out there who have different categories for food, different categories in their lives, and you need to think about your lifestyle and where you need to put money for, okay? And don't deprive yourself, especially in the beginning of your budgeting. Don't deprive yourself when it comes to budgeting. If you like to go get Starbucks like I do, I give myself Starbucks money. Don't go crazy, But don't deprive yourself, give yourself money in that category. The final step is to incorporate sinking funds. And I know you heard of sinking funds. Sinking funds are very popular. And pretty much the simplest way that I could explain sinking funds is a mini savings account for either an event or a yearly expense that will be arriving sometime in the year. So you know this is happening, you know it's coming up, or you're going somewhere, so you need to start saving money. And sinking funds, like I just said, is a mini savings account. You're going to set up sinking funds such as car maintenance. You know, that could come up any day. You gotta replace your tires, or you replace your tires. You could set up vacation savings. That's very popular. And you know that maybe in a year and a half you're gonna go on vacation, and what you do is that you set up a monthly amount that you're gonna be putting towards that sinking funds, and that sinking funds will help you prepare for that event and not feel so overwhelmed that you have to go into your savings or go into, remember, this is separate from your savings. If you have a saving, this is for events, you're prepping for that. You're gonna have savings money. You don't want to touch your savings. This is how you're gonna prepare yourself. And let's say, for example, I'm gonna give you a quick example. Car tags and inspection. I think they're like, in my area, they're $200 in the year, right? Let's say around 100 and something, and the tags, let's say 200. Okay, I'm gonna keep it even. You want to save up, let's say in 12 months, this is coming up. You want to divide that amount by 12 months, and if you get paid bi-weekly, divide that, after the 12 months, divide that by 2, or if you get paid weekly, even better, divide that amount by 4. So like that, you put a little bit in that sinking funds envelope and you're prepared. Sinking funds are very great, especially for, let's say, pet care. If you're going to do car maintenance, car inspections and tags, insurances for your home improvements, you want to save up for something very specific. Birthdays is a really good one. Christmas is a really good one. You see, and they're really amazing categories. And I'm gonna write down in the description below some categories. I'm gonna try to find different type of categories, and you could look at them, maybe decide, okay, this is for me. However, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're a person that does not make a lot of money, okay, you have a low income, for example, I have a low income, start with 1 or 2 sinking funds. Don't give yourself 20. By the way, 20 categories outside of the sinking funds, plus sinking funds, and now you're overwhelmed because one, you don't make enough money and you have all these bills. You want to set up realistic goals, and it's okay. Put whatever amount that works for you. Set up a main goal and then divide it by however many months or weeks, and that is okay. The next step is step 7. Take away temptation to overspend. And what I mean about this is, if you are a person who likes to spend, who likes to swipe that credit card or swipe that debit card all the time, you need to stop that. You need to stop that. Okay, yes, it's convenient. I get it. Your check gets deposited in there. You spend the money. You're fine. But guess what happens? This could lead to you to overspend because you're not keeping track of what you're purchasing. And I don't care. You're like, oh, I write it down. No, boo-boo. That does not matter. You go ahead and you swipe your card multiple times. You're not even aware of what's going on. And when you go home, you got to find out that you didn't have enough money for all the stuff you just purchased. And now you're here stressed out. If you have any savings, you're going to have to tap into the saving. And if you don't have any savings, you're going to be, I'm not going to say the bad word, but you know what you're going to be. And then you're going to have to wait until the next paycheck. And then you're going to get late fees in the bank. And a whole other issue, or you may not have money for this or that. That is why I advise to do the cash envelope method. At first, you may not, oh, I don't like using cash. Oh, you're going to have to want to do it now, girl or boy, because you're trying to save money. And if you're trying to budget and you're trying to save money, or you're trying to pay your debt, you need to figure your life out, and you need to stop get uncomfortable. Being comfortable ain't gonna get you nowhere, boo. This is why you right now are looking at this video, because you're trying to change yourself. So you need to tell yourself that for now, I'm gonna sacrifice something that I may not be comfortable with. Start the cash envelope system. And there's a bunch of places on Etsy. Many YouTubers sell their own envelopes. If you don't wanna do that, you don't wanna spend that money at first, I understand, that's okay. Start with those envelopes that you get. You get a whole pack for a dollar store. And the ones that you ship to people, those envelopes, and write down utilities, gas, grocery, medical, pet food, eating out money, entertainment money. Write it down and put the money there, and then when you're ready, you know, you're gonna give yourself a personal spending money, you go ahead and buy yourself envelopes. And start that system and use it for a while at the beginning of your budgeting journey. It will help you. I promise you, this will help you and you will thank me. The point, guys, of this video is to help you budget the simplest way possible, to motivate you to start your journey. This is the point of this video. I'm going to be making more videos of budgeting, but this is the first part of the budgeting system that I really want to enforce to you guys. And I hope that it truly helped you. So these 7 steps, guys, will help you start your budgeting journey the most simplest way possible. I did talk a little bit more than usual because I wanted to give you ideas and motivate you to get started. I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment below if you're thinking of starting for the new year, budgeting for 2021, or we're already in the year. No matter what time of the year we're in and you're going to start that journey, leave a comment below, let me know. And I truly appreciate you. You are ready to do this. Don't be scared. Get started. Budgeting has changed my life in such a drastic and positive way, and it could do it for you as well. And I just started these simple seven tips. So go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!